Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and let's talk about this Batman Fascist thing because Blue Beetle trailer dropped, and I thought it was a dumb line. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it was a funny joke. I don't think it was unnecessary. I just think it was a stupid line, right? And people are upset, and I don't blame people. I'm not going to sit up here and say that people aren't right to have their feelings, because people need to understand. You guys say, hey, there's context for the reason why that joke happened. Okay, great. But there's also context to why people are upset about Batman as a fascist joke, because of the fact, if you've been reading a little bit of DC comic books for a while now, and if you've been reading news articles and topics or whatever, there's always these topics of Batman should do more with his money or whatever. He should give all his money to Gotham City, or he's a fascist person because he doesn't do a lot for the community or something like that. There's always articles of like what's wrong with Batman, why Batman is a terrible hero and whatnot, right? So if you guys say, hey, there's context for the joke, then you have to also understand that there's also context for why people are annoyed. And I understand Ryan Kennel didn't make the situation better with his reaction. I do think that he let his emotions get the best of him in that moment, because of the fact that he's been covering a lot of this stuff, and he knows how much DC people there at Warner Brothers do actually talk about how they really don't like Batman, or how Batman is a problem and stuff like that. So I get it. I just think that he let his emotions get the best of him, instead of calmly saying the situation. It kind of made people who were against him and anybody who criticized it was like, look at them being crybabies or whatever and stuff like that, which is, I think, is kind of crazy that you would want to make fun of a fan that's trying to defend the cash cow of the company. You get what I'm saying? If Batman's a fascist, then why do you guys keep making books about Batman? Why is all 85% of the DC line Batman? You get what I'm saying? If Batman's so terrible, why do you keep having like Batman related shows, right? Or Batman related video games? You know what I'm saying? Y'all are heavily dependent on Batman. The Flash movie, the one with Ezra Miller, which is a movie that's supposed to be about the Flash, right? Why is this movie marketing scheme is Batman? Mostly Batman. Ben Affleck's Batman, Michael Keaton's Batman. It doesn't matter which Batman you like or don't like, it's still Batman. You know what I'm saying? Or the fact that you got standalone Batman things. The Joker 2 that's about to come up, the Batman, and the Batman Part 2. Again, you get what I'm saying? So this notion of it's a win for the anti-woke or whatever and stuff like that, I don't know. I do think, it was a mistake to have an outrage like that. I really do think that you shouldn't I really do think that Ryan O'Kennel shouldn't have had an outrage like that. I think he should have said that calmly. But I can see the passion, because it is getting kind of tiring as a comic book fan. You see these companies mistreating these characters, but then get mad when we don't support or don't show up for the stuff. It's like, well, if you're going to call your favorite hero fascist or Nazi or a white supremacist or whatever, or how can we cancel Batman? Or like, for instance, with the Joker war, at the end, where the Joker was able to access Bruce Wayne's funds, right? All the money of Bruce Wayne and the Wayne Industry Company, right? And then towards the end, the company decided that Bruce Wayne shouldn't have his fortune because reasons. Because you get what I'm saying? So they gave his money to Lucius Fox family. Now, the Wayne fortune was stolen, right? No government or company has any right to tell the person who's sole control of that fortune, that they're not allowed to access their money anymore. Or the fact that they were saying, oh, you had money that was in a secret cascade. Yes, because as a billionaire, why would he have all his money in things that everybody needs to know about? The company doesn't need to know about all his money. First off, all that money isn't just through the company. There are other outside things that Wayne did, the family did, like inheritance, the hospital stuff, the philanthropy things or whatever, stuff like that. I mean, come on now. You get what I'm saying? So I get where people are coming from, where people are tired of like DC kind of like crapping on Batman, but didn't want to keep using Batman to market all of their things. You get what I'm saying? It's one of those kind of conundrums like, well, that doesn't make logical sense. You know what I mean? Like, what was y'all thinking about when y'all decided, hey, we should put the line in there? And again, if you have to keep telling people, well, it's a joke, then it wasn't a joke. You get what I'm saying? How many times you have to be like, well, it was a joke, so yeah. To me, that's not a joke, Like, if you got to keep explaining that that's a joke, then it ain't a joke. It was a joke, guys. It's just a joke. Or then, okay, fine, whatever. It's a terrible joke, honestly. But the problem is, now you got the director coming out saying that, oh, I put that line in there because I wanted to piss people off. What? Like, to me, again, I don't really care about the damn joke. I just want people to understand the context of it. But now I'm like, okay, so the director comes out and he says that he purposely put it in there to piss people off. Okay, so do you want people to watch your movie or don't you? I never understood this anti attack on the fans, where let's attack the fans, let's antagonize them, and then get confused when people don't show up for our movies and shows. You get what I'm saying? Or don't want to buy our products. Why? Like, okay, so we're talking about the movie, but people aren't talking about Blue Beetle himself. They're talking about, oh, that lame line that George Lopez said when, again, George Lopez not even liked by a lot of people right now. So you put an actor in there that people really aren't really feeling vibe to. Then you put a line in there that your fans won't like. Then you got the director coming out saying that, oh, I put the line in there to piss y'all off. Why? That's what I want. I want more of why. Why would you do that? Because now people are going to focus solely on that. And a lot of people are going to base their judgment on that. So then, of course, if the movie flops at the box office, what are you going to say? Oh, it's because the fans were being homophobes or racist or sexist. No, the reason why people were turned off is because you antagonized them. You attacked them. You said a line that wasn't funny to most people who didn't like it. That's what I'm more concerned about, the fact that WB thought that was great and then let him say what the hell he said. Look, okay, you put the line in there, but don't say the reason why you put it in there was because you thought it was a good idea to piss people off. Who the hell said some dumb shit like that? Well, I really put the line in there to piss y'all asses off, and y'all fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, I knew it was gonna piss y'all off, and that's exactly why the fuck I did it. Like, no, you know what I mean? Oh, like, no, don't antagonize the fans. You know what I'm saying? Don't piss the fans off. DC, you are already divided right now with your movies, with the whole firing of Henry Cavill, James Gunn taking over, the list of movies that he talking about, most of them being bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And then now you're letting the person who never really directed any movies, don't really have any good experience, to work on Blue Beetle, and he said that was a good line to put into the movie. What? Like, I'm just kind of confused about that. To me, that just don't make no logical sense to me. I just think that's the most dumbest thing I've ever heard. Honestly, like, again, I think it's a dumb line. And honestly, y'all already know I got more problems with everything outside of that one joke for Blue Beetle, which I already did a video on. You guys can watch that if you guys want to know my thoughts and opinion about the trailer, which, you know, YouTube copyright blocked me, so can't make any little coins off of that. But at least it's still up there and not blocked in all regions or anything, which is kind of stupid because it's the music. But it's just like DC and WB chose the shit, and YouTube, you got it on your damn channel, and I'm streaming it from YouTube. You morons. Like, oh, copyright because of the music. The shit that you allowed on your channel, dummies. Good God, what the fuck? But anyway, I understand there people are, some people saying, oh, it's a joke, get a sense of humor. Well, again, I have a sense of humor, but just because people have a sense of humor, not every joke lands with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes some jokes are just too stupid for words. And honestly, that Batman is a fascist is a fascist thing is stupid. It was stupid. It just shouldn't have been said, honestly, or it should have been rebutted, and it shouldn't have been the last line of the trailer. You get what I'm saying? At least not the last line of the trailer. That's how I feel about the situation. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below about Batman as a fascist. Let me know, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.